What's up, everybody? I know y'all was stuff.
don't like to do that.
Oof. What's the other beat? Was it? No, not this one yet. No, not this one yet.
Claude, ChatGPT, and Copilot agents working side by side where you already work. Set permissions, assign tasks, work from the same context, and create team-wide visibility. So build an agent on Monday or bring the ones you already have and give them a seat at the table. Consider yourself limitless.
Hype sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances.
They're gonna be picked them. Because then he got arrested.
Right.
Y'all can keep acting fake, but it kills y'all down like deep down low. Right? At least, you know, not to make this a Drake Kendrick thing, but I guess I got to. At least you gonna see Drake at the World Cup with Sexy Red. He gonna give her a burn. He gonna try to make sure she's afloat out here. Kendrick utilized all the goddamn Infinity Stones. He supports not one. And you know what everybody says? You don't got to.
You don't have to.
Nah, that's not. He's you know, he goes away, he does his own thing. And I look at that and I'm like, this is hip hop music, people. From the Lil Durks to the Meek Mills to like countless amount of rappers, we've all seen them complain about, yo, I support you, you don't support me. Remember when Meek used to get online and say, Wale ain't tweet my album out? Remember when Dirk used to be like, yo, these guys ain't support me? So I think it's like, I think these are scared of Kendrick. You're telling me none of y'all could be like, yo, bro, like I can pop out, I'm gonna rip walking, like blood walking, do it all this. But you can't like, yo, sound like 13K per tweet, bro. Like, yo, you can't give me a tweet.
I get what you're saying.
Pull up on the story.
I get what he's saying, but a lot of y'all niggas in the industry be acting like y'all friends. Like you pulled up to Kendrick's shit and supported Kendrick because you wanted him to support yourself. You didn't pull up to support Kendrick because you wanted to support Kendrick. You pulled up to do a favor to get a favor back. That's not true friendship. Y'all, that's one thing I don't like. Like, don't act like we friends, bro.
You know, yo, bro, like you can support other artists. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to game, it's a little bit different.
I'm torn. I'm really torn. And here's why I'm torn. The pop-up point is a great point, but it kind of works both ways. So on one hand, you can hear somebody say, yo, Doc, everybody came out, they lend their support to you, they made you look like the biggest. Like when you on stage in the middle of a sea of red, you got the Crips around you, you feel me? Got the Pyrus around you, the Bloods around you, every popping rapper in the city around you, like they exalting you, and you on the world stage and the world is seeing that raises your stuff, right? That makes you look good. In turn, help them out too. But that's the other argument, which is, well, I did help them. Yo, Amazon had about like 3 million people watching this live.
I got one time. One time. And I promise you'll understand why I haven't typed a full sentence in 6 months.
I had them come out and perform whatever records they wanted to perform. They performed it. Caleb performed it. And, yo, everybody performed at the pop-up. So if I gave them an audience of 3 million people live, and I put some of them on an album, GNX, gave them 21 records, how much more do I have to do? Yeah, the pop-up helped me, but it also helped them because they got to perform at the pop-up. Mm-hmm.
It turned off.
Hey guys, can you believe it? Look at this brand new truck. I just got it from here. Was just a day on the dealer. Got the total guy and just come to figure out the engine broke. Unbelievable, guys. Look, you're gonna hear the noise right now. The guy's gonna start it. You're gonna hear the noise. Come outside. Holy shit, bro. This car is done. This car is done. It's about to shut off. Shut off. The engine shut off. It's already broken.
Be careful when you buy Toyota now. Who's gonna buy a Toyota? Be careful, guys. You see what happened to me? Brand new baby truck, Tundra, Toyota. She never die, Toyota. Never. Supposed to go like 200,000 miles at least.
I was coming home and I noticed the truck started surging and like it had water or something in it and something was going on. As you can see, I had the hood open, the doors open, and yes, there's a tow truck on the way. Yes, the motor has a severe knock in it. 9,229 miles and the motor went. And I don't drive it hard. I hardly drove it at all. They just changed the oil in it last month or before because I've been very sick. Now I'm going to lose my truck, and who knows what how they're going to treat me. So I wanted to document all this for all you guys. I've never heard of one of these blowing up that soon. I don't dog this, man. I'm an older guy. I like my cruising. I enjoy my truck.
11,000 traffic engine failure due.
For the Tundra and LMGX recalls,
The news, recall issue, and whatnot. The GX have not had the same fate, at least so far.
I'm gonna send Miss Chrissy $500. Oh.
But listen to me, I'm influenced. They kind of could be mine. I was grew up with just an old girl.
Yeah, man. He was right there. See the gun. Okay, here.
Minutes into New Year's Day 2022, a Canton police officer shot and killed 46-year-old James Williams in the backyard of Williams' own home. This is the family's own security camera at midnight. Williams and his relatives are celebrating the new year by firing.
Hey, still YouTube video. Boy, Kevo. Back again with another one. Hold on. So famous decks get brought on to AB stream, man. Shout out famous decks.
You know this.
I got a little bad look at.
My name is Victor. I drive an IS350.
So what makes you buy this car?
Honestly,
And more importantly, how they managed to obtain the vehicle keys without attracting attention.
Desert. That's the middle of the desert. That looks like some kind of elk.
This is the worst fucking car you could buy ever. Brand new truck, only got 9,000 fucking miles.
Look at this huge water leak. Look at this. And we have a leak coming from the back too. You can't see it.
Right now, millions of Americans are walking into dealerships and handing back the keys to cars they just bought. And if you've been paying attention, you already know exactly why. Stick around. But first, smash that like button and subscribe, because this one's worth sharing.
So I'm sitting in a brand new Model Y, literally 7 days old. Look at what happens when I try to pull the wheel closer to me. That's not a sound effect. Do you know how badly you have to make this car for it to have this problem. And think about the shitty quality control that Tesla probably doesn't have, even after all these cars that they've made. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And this is what everyone's been saying, but somehow no one's been listening, is that the cars made at the Fremont factory have one of the lowest quality of automobiles in the last 20 or 30 years. Hopefully, Austin and Berlin factories are better. And if you buy one, make sure it's not from Fremont.
Okay, 2025 Jeep Wagoneer. We're currently in drive. Can we do a stop sign? We're gonna come to a complete stop. And then, yep, there it went. Completely shuts off. I was in drive. Didn't even put the horn part. Completely shuts off, and I have to redo it. And then it throws. Usually it'll say like power steering. Yep, there it is, right there. If anybody knows what this is, let me know.
All right, here we go again, guys. Can't make this up. I'm driving home. I'm going down Pool Parkway, and this truck just stops working. I'm driving my truck, and engine light came on, and I just lost all my forward propulsion. That's the same thing that happened before they addressed this recall and rebuilt this engine. And I had to coast into the side road, and when I tried to start the truck, nothing's lit up. It just, I don't know what's happening. Everything only lights up when I press the button again. But if I try to start it, everything shuts off. This is the same thing that was happening before. Same thing it did before. The propulsion just stops. Everything is on the dashboard.
On new cars, it's a rip-off.
All the forward propulsion of the engine stops. And it comes on the screen saying, start vehicle. So I coast into where I am now. Luckily, I'm like pretty much right around the corner from my house. I'm right over here by Lowe's. That's where I coasted the vehicle and trying to start it, and it's just cycling. And then it speeds up the cycling. But while it's doing that, nothing's on the dashboard. And when I try to stop, when I stop that, then everything comes on the dashboard, but I have no power to move the vehicle. It won't start. So waiting for a tow truck now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So guys, this is a $95,000 truck.
Damn.
Am I really gonna feel confident? Because I drive this truck all over the place, right? Am I really gonna feel confident taking this truck anywhere? Last time it broke down, I was in South Carolina. Yeah, no, I was in South Carolina. 3-4 hours away. Now I'm 2 minutes away from my house, but I still have to be inconvenienced. Truck has to be towed, and then it's a waiting process of let's see what's wrong now and how long it's gonna take. And I need this truck for what I do, so I'll keep you guys posted, but GMC, Chevrolet, you gotta get your shit together.
Unfortunately, it's true. 20 years ago, we thought cars were headed toward perfection. Reliable, fuel efficient, practically bulletproof. But the future had other plans.
I realize new cars are getting more expensive. The one thing that really bugs me is if we're gonna pay more money, why are they building the cars so cheaply? You could say inflation and whatnot, but at the end of the day, the materials, everything they're using is cheap. This carpet, if I call it carpet, I can go to Hobby Lobby and find felt thicker than this. This used to be what's in the trunk of an old car. This is it's in the back of an old car. This is literally thicker than the carpet that's in a $50,000 car. Like, what is this? And the other thing too, I always thought these electronics made them more expensive. Now realizing this screen, that's integrating everything into screen is actually so much cheaper for the manufacturer. Whether it's making door panels all one piece, so that if you break this, you gotta buy a whole new door panel. So not only are we getting more expensive cars, we're literally getting shrinkflation when it comes to the quality of the car.
New vehicles suck. And there's no way I'd go buy one. It's to the point where
Used Tacomas are selling for more than brand new ones. That's how bad it's gotten. And I have an insider's perspective because I'm a mechanical engineer who has just worked in the automotive industry, and I've seen it just go downhill. Most of it has to do with the lack of practical engineering and now a huge focus on analytical as well as software, just ruining everything. So one software company controls basically everything. It's really expensive to get a seat to design things, and their software sucks. Simulation is pretty horrible, and that's how everything's designed. We don't test vehicles as long as we used to in the real world. That's now the customer's job. A lot of principles backed by analytics like thermal press fits make their way into real world designs like timing gears being pressed onto crankshafts. It's crazy. New engines starting to knock after a few thousand miles. Multi-speed transmissions failing rather quickly. There's like no practical knowledge left anymore. Electrically, modern cars are scary. There's a computer for everything, like your power seats. There's dozens and dozens of them in a vehicle. They're all connected via CAN bus, which is super touchy to physical damage, noise, external interference. I think in terms of durability, vehicles peaked in the late 90s.
They saying the new cars feel cheap. They about to go viral by their videos.
This is how you know you bought a quality car right here. This right here. Keep in mind, this car only has 25,000 miles. It's built in 2020, so it's only really like 4.5 years old. But look at this. Look at the seat bolster. Look how worn it is. It's already coming apart. Wow. The chrome back here is all starting to peel apart. This car is kept in a garage. As you can tell, like, no one sat back here, ever. And the chrome is already starting to peel. Oh my. According to Corvette owners, it's super rare. It's 1 over 750. So, at least it's rare. And it has a manual transmission, which, I mean, you gotta love. But why is it built so poorly? 25,000 miles in 4 years. And it's literally falling apart. Only BMW. The one good thing is the turnstile looks like it's brand new. It just shouldn't have to look like that. At what? 25,000 miles? Anything on the door card? Look at that. Just all worked up. I mean, it's not like it's being abused. Welcome to BMW. How can we take care of you? No wonder why. You make a car, you gotta replace it in 4 years. Otherwise, imagine this in 10 years. My gosh. It's not gonna look.
I really shouldn't be too surprised by this, but you know, it's one of those things I gotta ask. So I drive a 2025 Chevy Trailblazer, not by choice. I would never ever recommend getting one of these cars. It sucks, it's a piece of shit, and I just don't like newer cars. There's just way too much tech into them and just more problems to happen. Anyways, had an engine light come on the other day, stayed on all day, and eventually went off. I was like, okay. And then came on yesterday, had cruise control on, and then it turned the cruise control off on its own, like, what the hell? And it was off today, took it in, ended up being, it's a speed sensor that's going bad in it. And so I'll take it to the dealership next week and get that fixed. But my thing is, with all the tech that's in these cars now, you would think, when an engine light comes on, it would tell you right on the dashboard,
Yeah, it was my car.
self-diagnostic, hey,
Yeah,
here's what's going on,
Yeah,
here's
my
the
car
issue,
symbol
this
was
is why
on.
your engine light is on. But
That's what
no,
I
you
thought
still
was.
gotta take it in for them to check it and all that shit. Maybe they had that option in the, like, other cars, maybe more expensive cars, I'm not sure, but I don't know why you couldn't just do that in something like this, just, you know, put on the screen why the engine light's on, but anyways, yeah, that'll be fun to get fixed.
This is exactly the problem. Modern cars are packed with more tech than ever, yet somehow they still can't just tell you what's wrong. You're stuck guessing, driving around with a blinking warning light and zero answers. All that innovation and the most basic feature, actually knowing what's broken, got left behind.
If you have a Kia, literally return it. Don't even get it. Don't even think about it. Okay? Because it's not worth it. The Kias are terrible. The Kias are so bad. And I've been in traffic. And my windshield wipers don't work. And I'm staring at my dashboard and there's a fucking gun in my thing. And it's bothering me. And every place I go is like, oh my gosh, your car is okay. No, it isn't, okay? You have my entire car stripped down to literally the chassis and the frame. The chassis and the frame sad and I'm sick of being pushed around and telling me that there's nothing wrong with my car. Because clearly there's something wrong. Clearly there's something wrong. And Kia Corporate, you suck. You literally suck. Because I've called you so much. And nobody can call me back? What is this? This isn't customer care. That's terrible care. It's like I'm in a nursing home and you don't care for me.
I just turned 30, and this is for all the young women in their 20s. Most important piece of advice I could ever give you: do not buy a new car. Don't do it. It is a scam. Don't even buy a new or used car. In fact, don't get a car that's over $25,000 unless you can pay for at least half of it out of pocket. I had a 2020 Subaru Forester Premium with about 80,000 miles on it. Unfortunately, it was totaled. I was paying a disgusting amount of money every month for that car. I just got an email from the car dealership that I bought that Subaru from saying, oh, hey, we'd be interested in buying your Subaru. If it has about 90,000 miles and it's in excellent condition, we'll buy it from you for $7,000. 3 years ago, a mere 3 years ago, they sold me that car for $30,000. $30,000, and 3 years later, it's only worth $7,000. Hot girls are smart with their money. They buy reliable brands like Toyota, like Lexus, like Honda. They take care of their cars, and they have them forever, and they save a bunch of money. Since my Subaru is totaled, I bought a 13-year-old car. It is a very reliable brand, very reliable model. I've had it for a few months, and it has caused me no issues whatsoever. Biggest piece of advice: do your research on the brand. Buy something that you can pretty much afford outright, or at least half at the bare minimum, and save your money. Save your money. Do not buy a car that is a scam.
She's not wrong. A car that loses 75% of its value in just 3 years isn't transportation. It's a financial trap dressed up as a status symbol. And the advice to buy reliable, buy used, and pay in cash? That's not just for young women in their 20s. That's just smart money.
It's sad to say, but these new Toyotas, they're just not as reliable as they used to be. And now with the prices being so much more expensive than they used to be, like this Corolla Cross non-hybrid, $32,500 for the MSRP. I mean, this is just like a bare bones type of car. Yeah, you can say it has like leather seats, but it's really just a bare bones car. But the biggest problem is when you come under the hood here. These new drivetrains just are not it. First off, the CVTs, which we all know, a regular CVT, no bueno, no bueno, no good. Run far, far away. It's not going to last 200,000 miles. And look at the oil. Run far, far away. It's not going to last 200,000 miles. And look at the oil. 0W8. That's almost the equivalent to running water. That's how thin the new oil is. And they want you to do a 10,000 mile oil change while running that super thin oil. Do you know what it's going to happen when there's any little bit of dirt that builds up in this engine? This thing's going to be toast, like that. And we thought Hyundais were bad. Why do we have to do this? Tighter tolerances are actually not better when it comes to 1,000 mile oil change while running that super thin oil. Do you know what that's going to happen when there's any little bit of dirt that builds up in this engine? This thing's going to be toast, like that. And we thought Hyundais were bad. Why do we have to do this? Tighter tolerances are actually not better when it comes to the long intervals that these oil changes are trying to go through. It's like the manufacturers want these cars to break and die on you before you even get the thing paid off.
So it's raining here in South Carolina. And this is the new Wagoneer that we have. Now this is why you never buy a Wagoneer right here. Look at this huge water leak. Look at this. And we have a leak coming from the back too, you can't see here. This car is horribly made.
It's so crazy to me, but I'd much rather not have a new car like this one than have an old car like this if I could have it brand new. And honestly, I think I would take this. The only thing it really needs is a paint job, and once it had a paint job, it would be stellar. But as nice as this new Mazda CX-50 is, but look at this. This is the carpet now in a lot of new cars. A lot of new Toyotas and Hondas have this carpet. Let's even call it carpet. This carpet's not even clean, but you can see how thick the pile of carpet is on this 1994 Camry. And it's actually amazing to me, the quality of the interior. This is 31 years old. It sat outside its entire
You probably heard Lexus engines just don't
This the shit that keep you moving when she on the wheel. Just to try to keep the move in, those what it is. All the song we was foolish. Going out, taking chances, moving too quick. I'm out the project. Back then when you ride through the road, I might get your car checked. If you from where I grew up, gotta have respect. Gotta learn the game from within, then cash out a check. Then you know you're back when the business who holding you back. Keeping it real, they say that you running from shit you expect.
and a body-on-frame SUV at the same time. Two completely different duty cycles putting stress on the same basic bottom end, and neither one has a pattern of internal failure. Descended from a proven bloodline. Rest once before you worry about anything deeper. It also runs in two different states of tune, in a full-size flagship sedan, and a body-on-frame SUV at the same time. Two completely different duty cycles putting stress on the same basic bottom end, and neither one has shown a pattern of internal failure. Descended from a proven bloodline. Up next, a different badge carries the proof forward. Number 4, 2GRFE, 3.5-liter V6 Lexus ES350, 2007 to 2018. Lexus RX 350, 2007 to 2015. The Camry Proof 1 naming note up front. This is specifically the port-injected 2GRFE, producing 268 horsepower and 248 pound-foot of torque, found in the ES350, and, through 2015, the RX 350. The IS350 and GS350 run the direct inject Proof 1 naming note up front. This is specifically the port-injected 2GRFE, producing 268 horsepower and 248 pound-foot of torque, found in the ES350. The port-injected 2G. I just got my family with me. You wasn't grinding with me when I was moving in my city. See, that was my plan. Some thought you took it from me. My daddy ain't raised a dollar. Producing 268 horsepower and 248 pound-foot of torque, found in the ES350, and, through 2015, the RX 350. The IS350 and GS350 run the direct-injected 2GR-FXE instead. The GS450H runs a hybrid-tuned 2GR-FXE variant, and the RX350 itself switched to the newer 2GR-FXE when its fourth generation arrived for 2019. Different entries for proof points. We're sticking to the exact models and years that actually show the one we're about to verify. Owners across the ES and RX lineup routinely report 300,000, even 400,000 miles on nothing more than oil changes and normal wear items. One Alberta owner reportedly drove his RX 350. Share the one we're about to verify. Owners across the ES and RX lineup routinely report 300,000, even 400,000 miles on nothing more than oil changes and normal wear items. One Alberta owner reportedly drove his RX 350 well past the 300,000 mile mark before selling it, and the new owner kept right on daily driving it in years that actually
I really think what's 1,000,000 miles.
ES and RX
Yep.
lineup routinely report
1,000,000 miles.
400,000 miles on nothing more than oil changes and normal wear items. One Alberta owner reportedly drove his RX 350.
Real niggas gon' smash it. Yeah, you hear me coming, you be pulling up in horses. Moving it fast, got the packs, getting off. It's all it wasn't needed, just the world we really live in. I don't really trust friends, I just got my family with me. You wasn't grinding with me when I was moving in my city. See, that was my plan. Some thought you took it from me. My daddy ain't raised a dummy, always told me about the business. Gotta watch the back door, never let us sneak in it. Cause they'll come in different forms. Gotta watch your moments. Let me demonstrate. I'ma show you how we pop it. Bitches like I'm fast car. Niggas ain't traffic. Work, let me do my job. No more talking. Fuck around applause. I'm used to no love. You can have the game. I'm sitting in the corporate chair. Real niggas gon' smash it. Yeah, you hear me coming, you be pulling up in horses. Moving it fast, got the packs, getting off. Pull the money train, ain't no way that I'm stop. Breaking the bank, smoking like moving pounds. Made a flip, walk some rounds. Working the short, just bought it back to end down. Bitch, I'm back on boutique. Bitch, I'm talking overtown. I've been putting in work. You might just think I'm dust out. I've been whipping the work. I got the extra dust out. I'm not trapping the trap. In case the rapping don't work. Still putting in work. Straight the pops, heard a squirt. Drinking the sea. Off the Remy, I'm a fool. Still toting the tool. Been the rules since the school. Niggas think I'm a fool. Like I ain't peep that song new. Might just hit the bitch up and make her drop her head smooth. Nigga bringing the thing. Real niggas gon' smash it. Yeah, we hear me coming. Yeah, we pulling up in horses. Moving it fast. Got the packs getting it off. Pull the money train. Ain't no way that I'ma stop it. Bringing the thing. Real niggas gon' smash it. Yeah, you hear me coming. Yeah, we pulling up in horses.